In California's Central Valley, a quarter of our nation's food supply is in the hands of an essential workforce with a lot of fear and a lot to lose.
Esperemos que no nos corra de donde vivimos. Si no tenemos para pagarla ahorita.
She says that she's just hoping that they don't get evicted.
Luz Elena and her daughter Xiomara are usually picking grapes, but haven't been able to work since learning 5-year-old Angel may have been exposed to COVID-19 at his daycare. He got tested, but his results might not be ready for 2 weeks.
You might not be able to work for those 2 weeks? What's that going to do for paying the rent?
Exactly. It's going to be a stress.
We've tried to be as proactive as we can.
The CEO of California Grapery is trying to make sure workers get paid for missed hours and hopes other farms do the same.
We're going to take care of you if you think you're sick. We're going to do the right thing.
But for many undocumented workers, there's a fear and reluctance to self-report, even to doctors promising confidentiality.
Are you guys asking for documents? Are you checking immigration status?
Absolutely not. And that is not the intent at all. We are here to help.
The governor of California has pledged $52 million to the Central Valley to help with testing and contact tracing. And as our colleague Guad Venegas at Telemundo has found, the pressure to keep working is forcing some to ignore the possibility of exposure to COVID-19.
That's right. The Farm Workers Union says that up to 70% of farm workers out here are undocumented and they don't have access to unemployment benefits, so they just can't risk losing their livelihoods.
That's what Salvador, a father of 4 who works in the fields, is afraid of.
Trabajar, ¿quién va a mantener mi familia?
So 3 weeks ago, he was exposed to coronavirus. Somebody came over to his house, tested positive right after. He decided not to get tested because he's scared of testing positive and not being able to go to work and make money for his family.
Venimos llegando de trabajar.
The $500 he and his wife bring home every week barely cover the bills, so he kept working, saying since he wasn't showing symptoms, he didn't tell his boss.
Yo no estoy preparado para dejar de trabajar.
Instead, he and other workers who thought they may be infected quietly warned each other to keep their distance. Ernestina works alongside hundreds of others at a pistachio packing plant.
Y aún así van a trabajar.
And even though they knew they were sick, they would go to work.
She got coronavirus and stayed at home for a month, missing out on 2 weeks of pay. But before she got sick, she saw others hiding symptoms, holding in coughing fits for as long as they could.
Yo entraba al baño y escuchaba a las señoras que estaban tosiendo. Y pues
See, so she says at work she would go inside the restroom and she would hear her co-workers coughing because they were most likely sick with COVID.
For many, a forced decision with dangerous consequences, health or livelihood, with the potential for disaster either way. Guad Venegas, NBC News, Noticias Telemundo.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.